Now we will discuss classification of oxides. Oxides can be broadly classified into two types: metal oxides and non-metal oxides. Metal oxides and non-metal oxides. Now when oxygen combines with metal, it forms metal oxides. The example of metal oxides are calcium oxide, magnesium oxide, zinc oxide, sodium oxide, lead oxide, etc. And when oxygen combines with a non-metal, it forms a non-metal oxide. Example of non-metal oxides are carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide, phosphorus pentoxide, nitrogen dioxide, etc. Now metal oxides are further classified into two types: basic oxides and amphoteric oxides. Basic oxides and amphoteric oxides. So first we will discuss basic oxides. Now basic oxides are oxides of metals which are usually insoluble in water, but some of the basic oxides dissolve in water to form alkalis. Let us see this with the help of example. Example, calcium oxide, which is a basic oxide, dissolve in water to form calcium hydroxide, which is an alkali. Same way, sodium oxide dissolves in water to form sodium hydroxide, which is also an alkali. Now alkalis, remember, they are basic in nature, so they turn red litmus solution blue. Moreover, there is one more characteristic of basic oxides. Basic oxides react with acid to form salt and water only. Let us see this with the help of reaction. Now, MgO, which is a basic oxide, reacts with hydrochloric acid to form magnesium chloride, which is salt, and H2O, which is water. Now we will come to second type of oxide, amphoteric oxides. Amphoteric oxides are also metal oxides which show both acidic and basic properties, which means in certain reactions they act as acids, in certain other reactions they act as bases. Let us see this with the help of reactions. Now ZnO is an amphoteric oxide. It reacts with hydrochloric acid to form ZnCl2 plus H2O. Now there is a rule which you should remember, that whenever an acid reacts with a base, it forms salt and water only. Now here in this reaction, HCl is an acid, ZnCl2 is a salt, and H2O is a water. And any compound which will react with acid to form salt and water has to be a base. So here in this reaction, ZnO is acting as a base. Let us see another reaction. ZnO plus twice NaOH will give Na2ZnO2 plus H2O. Now in this, NaOH is a base, Na2ZnO2 is a salt, and H2O is a water. Now any compound which reacts with a base to form salt and water only has to be an acid. So here you can see that zinc oxide in certain reaction is acting as a base, and in certain reaction it is acting as an acid. So such a metal oxide is called as amphoteric oxide. Now we'll come to another thing, that non-metal oxides are further classified into two types: acidic oxides and neutral oxides. So third type of oxides are acidic oxides. Now acidic oxides are non-metal oxides which when dissolved in water form acids. For example, carbon dioxide is an acidic oxide. It dissolves in water to form H2CO3, which is carbonic acid. Let us take another example. SO2, which is sulfur dioxide, dissolved in water to form H2SO3, which is sulfurous acid. Let's take one more example. SO3, when dissolved in water, form H2SO4, which is sulfuric acid. So remember, all those non-metallic oxides which dissolve in water to form acids, they are called as acidic oxides. Example are carbon dioxide, sulfur trioxide, phosphorus pentoxide, etc. Now we'll come to fourth type of oxides. Fourth type of oxides are neutral oxides. Now neutral oxides are also non-metal oxides which are neither acidic in nature nor they are basic in nature. So from this we can take examples of neutral oxides: H2O, CO, NO, etc. So from this we can conclude that oxides are of four types: basic oxides, amphoteric oxides, acidic oxides and neutral oxides.